Welcome to an uplifting moment. Our theme, sorting socks and stacking cups. My wife Diane was sorting socks, laying them out, matching them up. It's a skill we learn early on as toddlers, some of our first games being matching games. I was doing the dishes after a stint of baking. Drying the measuring cups, I stacked them from the 1 cup measure up to the 1/4 cup measure, 6 of them, nested neatly. It's a skill I learned early on with stacking and nesting toys as a toddler. Good skills to know. Who wants to wear unmatched socks or have the cupboard cluttered with scattered measuring cups? Back in the 1980s, Robert Fulghum wrote a best-selling book titled All I Really Need to Know I Learned in Kindergarten. There is a large measure of truth in that title. Before I finished kindergarten, you didn't graduate from kindergarten back in those days. You just were done with it and moved on to first grade the next fall. Well, at that point I had learned already most of what is still most important to me now as a senior citizen. When you think about it, most of us learned early on the important principles of how to live life well. These principles deal with far more important issues than sorting socks or stacking measuring cups. I had learned to share my toys. I had a younger brother who encouraged me to do this. I also knew I was to treat others with respect. Picking up after myself was something that I also was taught at a young age. The reality that I wouldn't always get my way had also sunk in by the time I reached first grade in school. I also learned what I still hold most important in my life now by singing in Sunday school as a child, Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Another lesson I learned by singing a song in Sunday school was that Jesus loves the little children, all the children of the world, red and yellow, black and white, all are precious in His sight. Jesus loves the little children of the world. Seems we could use a refresher course on those lyrics and have more grown-ups live those lyrics. It's great to grow in knowledge, learning new information, but what's even more important is to apply what we already know. After all, knowledge is not truly learned unless it's applied. As a pastor, I've studied the Bible, taught it, preached it, and still write about it and still speak about it. Yes, I continue to learn new things in the Bible, but mostly when I read it, I'm reminded and need the reminding to better apply what I've known for years. True, we are never too old to learn, but the sorting of socks and stacking of cups reminded me that we're also never too old to better live out the truths that we learned years ago. The Apostle Paul, writing to the Roman Christians as recorded in Romans 15:15, stated, "Yet I have written you quite boldly on some points to remind you of them again, because of the grace God gave me." Thank you for joining me for this, an uplifting moment.